Bicycle Train Adventures episode from October 19th to 2025, January 12th. Let's get started. Starting with a good day for Michael / Heroes. This is the first time that this is Jerry makes a cameo in this episode. Tender. Michael. This is the first time we see Michael without 4 wheels. This is the first time that we see Edward and Bud. This is actually the first time a new character, which is not a steam engine, is actually shown. This is actually the first episode where Michael never appears. Hill engines. This actually takes place on the same set, but with a different twist. These are actually filmed the minis. The minis take over. This was actually one of my favorite episodes. Saved from scrap. This was actually blurry. This was actually very blurry because I think I just ate something after I filmed that episode. Knife effects. This one is actually the longest one of the classic episodes. Well, except the specials. The lockoff of identity of Diesel 10 Strive Back, which actually is supposed to be the Lost Train Adventures movie. The same. We're gonna ignore this one. We're gonna ignore these two. Ignore no more Mr. Nice Engine. This is actually the pilot. Thomas's face. This is actually the first time to take along Thomas's. This is actually the first time. This is nowhere. This is actually the first time a video is actually filmed on a desk. Freedom Control. This is actually the longest episode of the original series. Thomas's Nightmare is actually the first time that we see Michael in his new island livery. Percy, the jet engine. This is actually the first time we see Butch on the set. Cursed Michael. This is also where this is the trend of having Michael be turned around and crap. Lily and Sean. This is the first time we see the two background engines. Shed 17, which is actually the repeat of the last 3 ones. Percy's Brain Rot. This was actually made for a time crunch for me to get views. Train Eater. This was originally the pilot for. This is originally the pilot for the original concept of Train Adventures. Bone Thief.
Okay, I just created this new.
Bone Thanksgiving. This was actually the first ever time a special themed. Nerdsy. This is actually the only episode to actually be able to remix. This is the first time Michael's Wheels, which is the first time that we ever get to see Michael with his 2 wheels. Thomas Saves the Day is actually. This is actually the first time that we see the big Thomas prop. Thomas Saves the Day. This is actually the clip. Thomas Saves the Day. This one actually has a spelling error. It is Tom Mad Saves the Day. Percy's godparents. This is the first time that we ever get to see Percy's godparents. Then we got Calling All Trains. This is actually the Train Adventures for German feature-length special. And finally, we got the race, which is Michael's last ever appearance. And also Michael, I think Michael in this episode, no, he's not seen with his headlamps and on the train. This is the last time I ever see Michael. So, basically, we will talk about these early episodes, but not technically considered classic, so no. Bye.